All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. My name is Boris, and welcome to the June 2021 full moon in Capricorn, Strawberry Moon. And I'm going to send you on over to our host, the Gridmaster himself,
Jesus.
Jesus Christ,
Hello guys, how you doing?
aka the Gridmaster, Aaron Twist.
All right. We've got a very interesting grid coming our ways. I know a lot of people are familiar with this one particular stone. There's been a lot of hype over it. We're going to use it properly. But, Moldavite.
Let's get a close up of that. Let me focus. Hold up, focus on that. I don't know, it's focusing on your face. But yeah, guys, that's Moldavite.
Get out of my face. Come on, use that. We over here.
Everybody loves your face.
Moldavite.
And we're live in our crystal communal group. And guys, like I always say at the end of these videos, if you'd like to get on the grid, we don't show the making of the grid, putting the people on, because it's kind of a personal thing. But if you want to be on the grid, you can email crystal or chaos grids at Gmail. Is that what it is? I think so. I forgot.
Crystal Chaos at Gmail.
I don't know. You guys will see the actual email below. I think it's chaosgrids at Gmail.
It's in the
description.
Okay. So
And I'm gonna get on my knees.
get damn right you get on your knees.
We must bow to the Gridmaster as I get on my knees to film him.
We are starting with Dragonstone. For those who aren't aware of what this is, it is a stone formation of serpentine and red epidote. It is a stone of courage, vitality, power. There was another one I said earlier that I can't remember. It works with the Kundalini, it works dragon energy. Go figure with the name.
Real quick before you get into the dragon energy, the classic Aaron overview of what the grid is quickly and what kind of moon it is, what sign it's in. It's a strawberry moon.
Okay. So yeah, this is the strawberry moon, which in classical historical context, the strawberry moon is basically when things like strawberries and all the little berry type fruits tend to start coming into harvest, and a bit you can cultivate them. In some cultures, this is the first harvest. So like things that get planted in the fall that basically grow roots in the winter time and then break ground in the spring become ready now. With this moon going into energy, into Capricorn, we are also just entering into Cancer season. For those who know, Cancer season is a very emotional time for people.
Yay!
And it's always the start of summer. So it's like that big coming out of the shell aspect. And since we're starting the summer with a full moon, that's pretty much us going through and being like, hey, we're done with all this shit. We're shedding off all these like old layers coming out of our shells. And we're going to go out and have a hell of a time. But you also got to remember when we go out and do that, that the patterns of the old, like that inner like devil aspect, which unfortunately Capricorns get that role. But in the context of this, it's like those things that are kind of holding you back, that want to keep you more reclusive. It's like, are those things actually helping you right now, or are these things hindering you from actually going out and achieving and creating that inner desire, inner peace, inner happiness, joy, whatever that it is you're seeking to do?
Preach.
Yes, sir. And beyond that, it's going to be a very kind of emotionally shedding season. Like, we've already done a whole bunch of like cleaning and purging, but now it's going to kind of come into view what it is we've actually cleaned and purged. And because we are coming out of our shells, we're going to be finding out whether or not people that we've interacted with before are still going to be interacting with now. And, you know, it's like shit changes. And it's like, it's not always a bad thing, but it's life. It's like no one is meant to be here forever. And if you've got people around who are preventing you from achieving and reaching your happiness, the fuck you have them around for?
Mm-hmm.
And I totally forgot.
What do we got here? Oh, and there's Elizabeth Perry.
Hello.
Hello. She's sitting on the floor in the corner. Aaron puts Lizzie in the corner.
Oh, yeah. We have a new thing to represent East. This is a lovely little citrine point.
That's beautiful.
There's a sun energy, but also a wind energy crystal. So, which finding things to represent wind is difficult. Fire, on the other hand, is much, much easier. South.
To the south.
To the window and the wall. Earth.
To the earth, may we give birth till all the mammals squirt. I don't know.
And that's one way to lead into water.
What is happening here?
Things you just don't
when
understand.
you don't see each other for weeks and then the banter gets weird.
I mean, if the banter doesn't get weird, is it really worth having as banter?
Exactly. Let's talk about the dragon's blood and the dragons. So what is the stone for on this grid? And guys, I just want you to remember, yes, this is the June full moon at the end of the month full moon grid build, but it is for the month of July. So yeah, what is the dragon's blood for, and do you believe in dragons? Go.
Well, belief in dragons is a thing all on its own. So I'll let you figure out what that means from that context.
We'll let the people think about it.
But let's see.
Do you believe in dragons?
What this is basically doing is it's kind of like, because it's going to be more towards the center and the core, it is that innermost part, like that innermost aspect of our vitality and like everything that we're trying to bring out. That's what the Dragonstone is representing. And because it's got the Epido in it, which anybody who knows what Epido is, it's a obstacle remover. So it's coming in through here and getting rid of all the stuff that's blocking essentially your vitality, stunting your strength and suppressing you in different ways. So that's there to be like, no, get this shit out of the way. Because then we're going to follow that up with this lovely guy. This is called Aegirine. Let's get a good look at that.
Nice.
It looks black, but it's actually a super dark green. This is a stone of integrity, self-worth, self-esteem. I lost the word.
If you guys hear me like grunting and sighing, that's just because my legs and back hurt from working out this morning.
You know, we're not young bucks anymore.
Aaron, one thing...
Self-acceptance.
Self-acceptance. One thing you didn't say that this is our 4th full moon video on your channel. You have some avid followers and fans here, but this is the first time that we've had this guy.
Yes.
We've talked about it. I believe the people know we've been building it, but this is your base now and molds you created.
Yeah, right. It's just missing that final polish to kind of clear things up. But if you look directly in the center here, you would recognize this kind of patterning from the first couple grids that we've been doing, because I would build all this by hand. And it's a spiral of fulgurite, dravite, and silicon carbide. And the holes are filled in with fading quartz. And I decided that it's kind of a pain in the ass. And And I met somebody who works with orgone, which is basically crystal grids put into resin with various metals and stuff to activate and move and charge that energy. Because, yeah, that initial grid that I would always build, that little spiral, is sitting on top of a solid obsidian plate, which is sitting on top of a grid of amethyst to selenite to copper rods. There are apophyllite in all the four corners to help direct and send that energy up and out. There's a central core that contains moonstone, of course, kyanite, pyrite, iron, hematite, titanium, and silver, with a quartz Merkaba, there we go, which are two four-sided pyramids where they interconnect to each other in a completely balanced and like geometrically perfect way.
Wow.
Which is like, put it into something like this, hell yeah. And then also there's the Ido-Craze in the center.
I mean, this is a one-of-a-kind piece, guys. You'll...
This thing is basically a giant superconductor or battery. Yeah. And as you can tell, I drilled a bunch of holes into the sides so that crystals like these lovely Vogels come in and just go zing, plug it in, direct it out, and supercharge it.
Dude, I feel like the side of my face is going numb right now. Like, just tingles.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta be careful. I'm gonna throw my back out.
Don't do that.
Well, luckily you're a massage therapist, so you may be able to bring me back.
I don't want to work on my day off.
Yeah, you're right. I would never have you work on your day off.
Though I would for you.
We are here playing. We are having fun. Playing with the cosmic energies. You know. Shout out to all the people out there weaving magic and using their energetic flows to make it blow.
Yes, now we're putting in the Aegirine. Because this...
Very interested in how everything's... How are you feeling, Elizabeth?
I can feel it.
Can you feel?
I can't stop smiling though.
So Elizabeth is sitting over here in the corner just watching as Aaron's just, and she says she can feel it. She can't stop smiling. So that's a good thing, because what you were saying earlier, Aaron, remember?
She's feeling that joy coming true.
Yeah, I mean, we literally...
Getting rid of the shit that
we literally put on the live stream over here that's on the community page. We're feeling joyful.
Well, I've been purging a lot. I'm ready for some joy.
She doesn't have the urge to purge no more.
And here we go.
She wants to have some joy with a boy.
No, I'm good by myself.
Yeah.
Here's our lovely friend Moldavite.
And yes, for all you TikTokers out there, they got a piece of Moldavite, and next thing you know, your life was in shambles.
You didn't do it right.
Yeah,
Aaron knows how to take care of this in a controlled setting.
This is not a beginner stone. If you don't know what you're doing, don't fucking play. Yes, you might not want that shitty job, but if you have nothing perspective out there or no idea what you actually want to do...
Or if you have blocks, that shit's gonna come up first.
Right?
Yeah.
Or, say for instance you want to move into a new house. And, here's a simple question that no one ever asks. What's the first thing blocking you from moving into a new house? The fact you live somewhere. You want to lose your house before you have somewhere else to go? Think of that before you make drastic decisions. Or, if there's a bad relationship in your life and nothing seems to be getting rid of it, so you decide to Moldavite it out. You ever think maybe you're the one causing the problems? If you ain't ready for those answers, don't Moldavite. Because you're going to feel shit, you're going to learn shit.
you may not be ready for.
Nope.
I'm coming home. Moldavite reminds me of long ago when I was among the stars. Surfing on space rocks with my Andromedan people.
Well, it is from outer space.
Ugh. Whew.
Right?
Sorry, bro.
It's all good.
I didn't work out for like 2 weeks straight, and then I've hit yesterday morning and this morning, and feeling it.
You're dying.
Wow, look at this. This, I don't know, bro.
It's so clean.
This is like, I gotta say, Aaron, this is like a grid I haven't seen before from you. Like, it's, I mean, you're always so precise, and it's just like you said, it looks clean,
Even cleaner, right?
energetically clean. Like everything is running on its own Aaron twist ley lines, you know.
I mean, if I need to, I will shift those things to work for me. I've done it before.
You got any comments on the live stream over here? So we're running a live stream
Nothing yet.
for the community crystal group. So yeah,
I'm not in any rush.
let's show what you got over
I
here.
expect people to, have things called jobs and lives.
Oh.
So,
Can't we just live in a world where we don't have to go to a job?
right?
I'm fucking
I
sick.
don't mind working, but I like to do what I want when I want. I actually love my job.
Aaron, for those people, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, that's
Any
fine.
last words? Aaron, for the people out there like myself, my inner child has been screaming to come out nonstop for months upon months. I mean, little Chad wants to play.
Mm-hmm.
What's your advice for somebody like me, the inner child, wanting to come out? Like, how can I use this grid?
Well, I have one question to ask first. That's
Okay.
very simple. What makes you happy?
What makes me happy? I think playing and laughing and smiling and connecting with people.
Okay. What prevents you from being happy?
By not playing and smiling and connecting with people.
Right? Okay. And then it's like, what's preventing you from doing that? And we tend, as we get older, to just like make up excuses to not do that
Mm-hmm.
because of it's like, oh, that's childish. Grow up, be more mature. It's like that is so degrading on all ages of life. Because like we all know that person who's 80 years old who has more energy and life in them than 90% of the people in their 30s. And it's why? It's like, watch them. They're constantly having fun. They're always having a good time.
Even if they're living in a world where they don't have a lot of money or
Right.
outside this
right?
the blueprint.
They've always got something that they do that makes them happy. And it's always simple. It's stupidly simple. And we just get in our own ways. And then it's like the best way to get out of your way is what made you happy as a kid? Like, what made you laugh as a kid? When did you feel like you actually enjoyed life as a child?
Wow.
Why can't you do that same shit today? Like, what's stopping you? Why can't you go climb a tree right now?
Yeah, or hug.
Right? Or go hug a tree if, say, like, you hurt yourself and you don't want to actually climb and get hurt again. Right? What's stopping you from hugging a tree? What's stopping you from just going right on out into the sun and laying in the grass staring at the clouds?
Wow.
When was the last time you used your imagination and just saw things that aren't really there, but to you they are?
Wow.
And not worrying about the fact it's not real.
All right.
Right?
Take me out. Lead me out to the tree.
Okay.
Aaron's going to lead me out to the tree, guys, because I
do
need to
this.
hug this. He's preaching the...
We're having the words right now, man.
We're having the words, but we need to take action. So if you could grab the, Aaron's gonna grab the camera,
See?
and I'm just
It's
gonna
like,
have fun and hug this fucking tree.
what's stopping you from doing this? What's stopping you from doing the things that makes that little kid in you happy?
I don't wanna grow up. I'm a crystal grid kid. Aaron makes a lot of grids that I can play with.
Did we just come up with the jingle?
I feel like this is the new jingle for the grids. All right, we're back. Whew. Guys, that felt fucking amazing. And you guys on the live stream, you just missed it, but I went out to hug a tree. You can catch that on the YouTube channel.
It's fucking great. He's hilarious.
All right.
Anybody, in my personal opinion, struggles to really feel and embrace that inner child, watch Chad for a couple minutes.
I think you do that really
Like,
I do it well, but it's just craving. He wants to be out more
Right,
and more,
right.
you know, because it fires me up, you know.
right? But I'm saying, like, when you let him out, when you feel the feels you need to feel, like, you're the perfect embodiment of that inner child, and I love it.
I feel like I got some like inner child, like wherever I go into the future, I definitely want to write more books and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, my next series of books is going to be like, you know, little Chad inner child stuff.
Yeah.
But I think I have some like inner child like work I can do with other people eventually, you know, like take them out in the woods and play
Right?
type shit, you know.
I'm just like, why not?
All right, so we got some big pieces. It looks like Smokey Quartz coming in to ground it down, Aaron, or
Yeah, because Smokey is kind of being there as a ground, kind of working as another kind of major aspect of what this grid is I'm breaking down these crystal structures here because they've got Feldspar, which will be coming out in these Moonstones and Zebra Feldspar over here. This has Aegirine in it, piercing through. There we go. Epido, throwing an Epido through the serpentine aspect. Smoky Quartz, of course. I just threw in the Moldavite to kind of really amp up those energies that we're going to be working with. And then I used Aventurine, which will be one of the last things I put in here to solidify that reason. Like to solidify that focus that we're working towards.
I also feel like, yeah, it is June 24th as we're building this, and but I also believe with everything you're doing, so we can, you know, harness this energy from this grid. The month of July, there's a strong summer solstice vibe going on here, even though it was a few days back, you know.
But like a different aspect of the summer solstice, because like this is coming at it with a little bit more restraint and control. And like actually knowing what you're doing, because a lot of times it's just kind of like summertime, wee, break free, break open, and run around naked with no cares. But it's like
Sounds fun.
You can't do that everywhere. Like some places you do that, you're gonna get arrested. And, like you gotta know when and where to enact the things you're trying to enact.
Word. Elizabeth, could you hold the camera and film Aaron first so I can run to the bathroom? All right, guys. We have a special guest holding the camera right now, Elizabeth Tutu Perry. I don't know where Tutu came from, but I feel
That's
like
a new one.
I feel like you'd look good in a tutu. Enjoy, smile, laugh. Keep talking, Aaron. Let him know. I just have a backup AC, so I can actually go to the bathroom now.
Yeah. You ever have questions, comments, whatever? Inspiration. Let it through.
You feeling it?
You sit with your head above this thing and tell me if you're feeling
No.
it.
I'm good over here.
It's one of those things that's like, I just want a random skeptic to come around so I can be like, so, don't feel like I'm doing anything, huh? Put your head above this. Tell me what you're feeling. Do you get dizzy? If so, how did that happen?
What is this again? Oh, I thought you were putting that on.
I'm gonna put in a second. Forgot about these guys. And in case y'all are wondering, Chad's singing in the bathroom right now because he created his new favorite song. And again, you need an example of how to embrace and let out your inner child.
There you go.
Go meet Chad. Coming to you soon. Child's Play with Chad, Diamond Dan.
Oh, you got somebody? Oh, that's your phone.
No. Different messenger. Wah, wah. Okay. So, Black Moonstone. How do we do you?
I don't want to grow up. I'm a Crystal Grids kid. Aaron makes a bunch of grids we can play with. There we go. That's our jingle.
Ready?
And I'm back, folks.
Hope it wasn't too bad.
The lion cub himself, Chad Diamond Dan. Filming the Great Serpent. Welcome to the Serpent's Lair. Or as I like to call him, Aaron Grid, aka
Aaron.
Sir Serpent, aka the Serpent King, aka Serpent Lair, aka the Dragon Serpent,
AKA the AKA.
aka also known as AKA. Where's Boris?
I just went under here.
Hiding from crazy people.
Oh, I need to sit down, guys. That's what happens when you work out at 7 a.m. doing squats and burpees.
See, that just sounds horrible. That doesn't sound fun at all. Why would you do that to yourself?
I don't know. I think just trying to my biggest goal of 2021 was to get healthy, you know, take care of my body a little more, but
Yeah, I guess.
just more, and movement is one of those things, you know, just trying to move more, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's easy to put on the weight. It's hard to take it off, you dig?
Right.
Truth. Can we get a truth?
Can I get an amen? Wow, look at this, guys. What are these green guys?
This is Aventurine.
So see these guys. This is like sealing. This is sealing the deal here.
This stuff is...
Wow, this grid looks amazing, Aaron. Holy crap. Even like this right here, going over to that guy.
Aventurine is a silicon carbide, which means it's related to quartz. It's just a slightly different hardness and crystalline structure. Because, you know.
Yeah, I do know. I do know. So what did you talk to Beth about when I was in the bathroom? Or was she quiet as a mouse?
Talked a little.
It's kind of quiet.
It's just not the same banter, you know?
No, sorry. I bring a different energy.
She's more of like a quiet observation. It makes you sit there and be like, why are you staring at me? Who are you people?
I'm a crystal grid kid. Welcome to the new age, the new earth. Where Toys R Us is actually kids playing with crystals.
I mean, cool.
Right?
Yep, just a reminder, guys, as Aaron does a back bend. This is the full moon in Capricorn, strawberry moon. And we got a lot of interesting things on here, including Moldavite, which is going to rock your fucking world for the month of July.
Mm-hmm.
As Aaron sends these out into the world. And, you know, like we always mention, if you have any questions, you can email Aaron questions in the link below to the email address given in the description. And then if you want to be on the grid, send a message to the email in the title, I want to be on the grid. But of course, we'll have to vet you thoroughly because we don't just let anybody on the grid.
Not to make it sound like I'm that much of an asshole.
I just...
I mean, I am, but not that much.
Well, you can't have somebody like...
Just protect it.
Yeah, you can't have somebody catfishing. You know what I mean?
Here, kitty, kitty.
We take this crystal game serious. If you can't tell, guys, look at this freaking grid right now. In 2.5 years of seeing Aaron build grids, I've never seen anything like this. Swear to God. It looks, there's like shells, like raw material. Like,
Right?
I've never seen a grid like this, especially with even the centerpiece. Like,
Well, I've been doing this for so long, it's about time I step my game up.
hey, Bor. Even Boris is like, I'm getting the hell out of this room, y'all. I'm feeling it.
And if you're ever curious on what this stuff feels like, just ask my cat.
Mm-hmm. Just ask Boris.
No, he's like,
You went from the mundane to me.
Mundane to insane in the membrane.
Inside the brain.
Holy crap, I gotta get up for a second. Oh, yeah, look at this shade down there. Wow. Crazy. So what?
interesting songs going through your head these days.
My neck, my back, got a crystal in my crack.
Okay.
Don't judge me, Aaron. I do not know what I do. And you.
Judging here.
Thank you, Elizabeth.
I can't make that promise. But at least I'm honest.
But there's always the opposite though. We have one person that won't judge me for saying that weird song, and then another person that will. So that means without one, you cannot have the other, right?
I mean, it also did go straight through my head in a sense. You just added the lyrics. So
Yeah, it's already in your head. You dirty.
we're both guilty as fuck.
Just because you play with crystals don't mean you can't be perverted sometimes, right?
Oh God, do you know how many people that do this stuff is? They may not say it out loud, but
Sacral energy coming through today.
The first time I ever started going to Reiki clinics or Reiki circles, I thought I was in a sex cult.
yeah, that's Jim's fault.
from what I hear, your experience was not normal at all.
Yeah, it wasn't kosher.
My third eye was blasted wide open. Next thing I know, the practitioner is trying to stick his tongue down my throat.
That's called somebody with boundary issues.
Yeah.
Not commonplace.
Right, Boris? It's almost that.
All right, let's go. While Daddy's building this, we're gonna check in with Boris real quick. So Boris, how's the energy feeling like for the end of June going into July? Looks like you can't really. Boris, Uncle Chad is talking to you. Look at me. Look at me. Yeah, see, guys.
You don't even like cameras.
Boris is a behind-the-scenes type of dude. He just likes to introduce his father in the beginning of the episode, and it's like, I'm good. I'll just go play with my catnip and do me. That's cool. Must be a hard life, sleeping all day.
Oh God, you have no idea.
What's he talking about?
If like my leg falls asleep because he's laying on it,
Mm-hmm.
heaven forbid I try to move.
Didn't we just have a strawberry moon like 2 months ago?
That was a pink moon.
Pink moon, okay.
Shalom.
Shalom. Strawberry wine, 17, hot July summer. I saw everything. I don't have the lyrics right, do I? The first sign of love. Oh, bittersweet.
You're asking the wrong.
You're the one that freaking had me hug a tree. Now I'm wide open.
Good.
Hey. I didn't make you do nothing. You wanted that tree.
I did want that tree. I still want it. I want more. Beth and I went on a little hike a couple months ago, probably now. And I hugged 26 of them in one sitting.
Mm-hmm.
It was amazing.
It's like, I might be weird. At least I'm not doing that.
I do some weird shit, but that's cool. Listen, I'm an Aquarius rising. What do you expect?
Right, right. We love and appreciate you for who you are. Most of the time.
Somebody send you a message.
Who the bitches be talking to me?
The bitches. The bitches is wild out. Guys, look at this grid. I don't even know what to say. Like, if Mel Gibson made an apocalypse movie about Moldavite, this would be somewhere in the ruins of the temples.
Why Mel Gibson?
Aaron, we can't question why Mel Gibson. It came through spirit. It channeled into my head, and I said it.
Okay. I was just asking.
It's okay.
We're not using these guys. Going over to you.
Look at this. Aaron always has a backup stash. There's a lot of layers to this one. It's gonna be a hot boy and a hot girl summer, y'all.
Boris, no. Boris.
It's gonna be a hot bitch summer.
What do you got going on there, Aaron? Is that just some quartz connecting?
This
or-
is just some fading quartz filling in the holes.
Quartz is a conductor, so I can just grab anything from this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Boris, kitty, kitty.
And fading quartz particularly is actually really good for gridding. It helps bring together energies and crystals being used in a group manner.
There's my feet.
It works and acts as and represents the silver cord that connects us to our spiritual bodies, and as a result is very helpful to while doing any kind of spiritual and astral travel type of work. We used it in last month's grid. And then kind of as a debut, because it's going to be showing up all over the place. Because I got a couple
Third eye
holes
going.
in here.
Behind Aaron, Beth is doing her classic. What's going on over there?
I just feel it in my third eye.
She says, I just feel it in my third eye. She's about to blast off as Aaron's talking about astral travel.
Well, maybe it'll help.
Feels good, man.
To fill in those little holes.
See, Aaron's got a pyramid he's building. You guys will get a little... I'm going to let him borrow my grindstone handy cam, so hopefully he can film the building of this pyramid if he feels called to.
Oh, it'll most likely happen.
I'm so funny you're grabbing that, because I was just like looking at those. I was like, damn, I'm feeling some blue kyanite in this shit for some reason.
I gotta figure out how to
Incorporate it.
balance shit.
The funny thing is like, I actually got the name of the rock right, blue kyanite.
Yes, sir.
Uh-oh, guys, what do we got here? I don't know if you can see it, but
Oh, they're
Beth
kinda
has
going
straight
away.
chills.
They're going away. Especially when he's fucking around like that. And he just switches stuff.
Beth, you want to hold this for a second?
This isn't fucking around. This is
I know. I know.
Kind of just hold it like that, so I can just take a little break. Then you can go, get your scales. You can go, kind of go in. Just if you want to go down closer, go closer. Or if you want to show
I
Aaron's
worry
beautiful
about being
face.
too wobbly.
Oh, it don't matter. It's documentary style, man.
Okay, me?
It's not like he doesn't know how to edit. Right?
Mm-hmm. There you go. Yeah. I had to take a load off for a second because this bad boy's got me freaking.
You feeling it now?
Oh, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it big time. I had to take a break and let Beth do her thing. So I'm feeling it.
That's how we're gonna do it. Okay.
One sentence, Aaron. Overall, what is this grid going to bring to the people?
Releasing that which prevents or restricts our growth towards happiness.
I love happiness because I'm happy. I got crystals for a roof because I'm happy. All types of music. There's a lot of music coming in today. You notice that, Aaron? Like in our heads and stuff, like random sounds.
It was a couple days ago, too. I was talking to Aaron and he kept saying all these songs.
I can't help. He kept like saying things that made my brain go into like a song.
The angels of music are coming through.
I'm
I'm loving it. What's up, guys, on the live stream? What's good? What'd it do? Strawberry full moon, Capricorn. Right? We're doing it.
Ugh.
Man down. One of my favorite parts is coming up, or Aaron likes to seal it with his pendulum, and then we always end the video with a puff puff pass from the gods.
Got my stuff already.
And then, of course, for everybody on YouTube, you won't be seeing us add the people to the grid because that's a sacred thing that you can only see if you join our crystal community on Facebook. All that information is below in the description. Email chaosgrids@gmail.com, if that's even the email, because I forgot.
It is.
What's going through your mind right now, sir? What are you thinking?
I'm just trying to balance things.
It's intense. Got a couple soft boxes up there. Just lighten up the room for us.
This one gets a little something special to it.
What do we got?
This is a transformation candle. It is Reiki charged with lemon oil, which is also great for happiness, joy, and abundance. Moldavite, tanzanite, chrysocolla is the sand, and lotus weed. Or lotus seed, sorry. Cause I go somewhere and go more. This is a larvicite tower, or black moonstone. Is that the other guy?
This grid is fucking something else, bro.
So this little point up in here.
What's this little guy?
This is a zebra feldspar, same as these guys are. It is a feldspar with smoky quartz. Like shot. And let's see. Anything else I could go on that center?
Beth's got goosebumps.
A little black kind.
Let's see what that looks like there.
I like that. That really brings in some peace.
That kyanite. What are you doing right now?
Just burn some herbs and resins.
Very nice.
And then we're going to come on through here.
You gonna seal her down, or are you gonna take a picture first?
No, I'm going to take a picture first. Because there's a possibility that things will change. When your crystals break nicely, but they're still broken. I could have two pieces, but I don't care. I want them together today. We're filling in cracks. So, everybody's out in the open.
Fill in the cracks.
I like to go that far. Go back.
I almost feel like that's a good metaphor for your crystal grids in general. I feel like with humanity, you're filling in the cracks.
Mm-hmm.
But what do I know? I'm just
I mean,
I like that.
extremely intuitive.
that's part of the reason I started utilizing the fading quartz, because they were broken in half by earthquakes and then sealed back together.
Beth, I see you over there looking at your arms. Like, what's going on? You're straight chills?
Yeah. Yeah, they come and go.
What do you feel? Are you feeling anything energetically
Oh,
as
yeah.
Aaron's finishing up the grid?
Yes, definitely. That's why I'm getting chills.
There's a piece of dust floating in the air there. Or it was an ash from the fan. It's just floating. It was cool.
Was it like stringy looking?
Mm-hmm.
That's a dead end.
Oh, shit.
Wait, what?
Oh, no. Don't see
Said
that.
that's a dead entity.
Sorry about that, Aaron. I apologize, sir.
My hands are super clammy.
Well, you get cold when energy flows.
Here it comes, guys.
Is that a new pendulum?
No.
Time is it, Beth?
3:09.
Cool.
Don't be surprised if I ever get bored and decide to switch with the Moldavite and the Dragonstone,
Yeah, thanks.
because it might happen.
Do it like after 10:30.
I might do it on the new moon.
Oh, okay. Last time you did that, I don't remember what it was, but you did that, and what did I call you?
Oh no, I changed the direction.
Oh.
Like, I had the grid completely shift. I went from spinning counterclockwise to clockwise.
Oh, that fucked with me.
Yeah. That fucked a lot of people up. Spin like the monster you are.
And then
Grounded.
Oh, okay, that's the one I'm used to seeing. I'm used to seeing the red one.
The red one's relatively new. Because the ball on the Moonstone one that I used, I lost it.
Oh.
Because the Moonstone would spinny, wee!
Okay.
Ball still in my hand, the rest of the thing away. I'm like, oh, okay. Oopsie. Give ground. No.
Let's see my heart chakra.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of green shit today.
there's a lot of green.
Green.
Well, when you said ground, it's like,
Well, yeah, you're a high flyer.
shut up. Yeah, but it grounded
Shut
in
up.
my heart is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the point.
Nothing wrong with being a high flyer, Beth. I am one myself.
I appreciate that.
I appreciate you appreciating that. I appreciate you appreciating that while we appreciate what Aaron's doing for the world here.
Right?
Why? Why are you tilting? And now Sunstone. Charge. Power. Bring this motherfucker to the ground. We don't need no fire. Let the motherfucker burn. Wait, no water. Oops. How can you burn without fire?
Parallel timeline where everything is opposite. Fire is water, water is fire.
I'll give you that one.
Volcanoes are potholes.
Volcanoes are what?
Potholes.
Potholes.
Burgers are broccoli. Yeah.
That's
Imagine-
a weird universe. I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't either.
Imagine if burgers were broccoli, so like you had to eat healthy, but it tasted like a cheeseburger.
Well, I think that would be nice.
I kind of like that idea for like a little short script or something.
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
Do
Okay,
you not like broccoli?
that's good. So you don't like the idea. So I'm a generator, so I need to respond to life. If my people don't like it, it's probably not going to work for me. So
See, I still get confused by that.
you need to get a reading from somebody that knows their shit with it. That's why I need to too.
Does both astrology and, or all three would be nice.
Well, astrology is part of human design, isn't it?
Yeah, and some numerology.
I mean, it's a lot of different shit, but.
Sorry,
Guys, Beth is freaking out behind me right now.
Just
And by
fine.
fine, she means freaking out.
You're gonna die.
There
The
goes
first grid you did that I was here, that was some intense shit.
Remember that
All
one?
of us.
Remember that? Yeah, remember that one grid you were doing, and we were like laughing our
We were
asses
all
off
fucking crazy.
for like 20 minutes straight, just laughing,
Oh my god.
and you totally switched the direction of the grid.
Is that the same one?
I don't know. It's just the way I was sitting right there on the floor,
Oh.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
and
vividly.
I think it was you, me, Neely. I think Maya was here.
No, it's just the three of you.
Was it?
Yeah. This was pre-Maya.
Pre-Maya. It's like before Christ.
That
PM
Which was
pre-Maya.
just the four of us.
Just
That
the
one
four of
was-
us.
funny because each of you were reacting
In a different way.
in like what's the word I'm looking for? Like correlation with the spiral that you were sitting next to.
Right.
Like Beth went to a whole nother dimension, rocking back and forth like she was in an insane asylum. Chad just started laughing like he was in an insane asylum. Neely got gas because, well, Smokey Quartz is a detoxer.
Mm-hmm.
And my bad.
Yeah, that was fun.
And as always, guys, I go down low and I show you what's underneath here. As you can see, Aaron cleaned up this bad boy a little bit down here since the last time.
Mm-hmm. It's a completely new grid.
Wow. This underneath grid looks intense.
Mm-hmm. Because I've always said I'm going to grid in 3 dimensions. And that way I'm hitting in 6.
Mm-hmm.
Most people think 2-dimensional gridding. Or, you know, their version of 3-dimensional gridding is like you layer the crystals on top of each other. Like, yeah, you could do that. But it really only works if you have like selenite involved or kyanite, which are all good things to have, but meh. This way it's like you got this grid, you've got that grid, then you've got the grid underneath it. And then eventually I'm going to get some stands. There's going to be a grid here. Another grid here. And then these videos are going to be like 2.5 hours long because I'm going to be gridding in 3 layers.
Then you're gonna have to have your stand up.
Well, that's why I'm going to be in the house.
Yeah,
I
when you
can't
get
do
your
that
farm.
somewhere like this because I'll fuck everybody up. And no, I'm sorry.
Yeah, there's no way I'm holding this phone for 2.5 hours.
Right? You'll have your stand.
And my favorite part of the grid, as Aaron seals the deal and brings it back home. All right, folks. That is the June 2021 Crystal Grid Build by the Grid Master himself, Aaron Twist. Welcome. The strawberry full moon in Capricorn.
Yes, sir.
Any last words to the people? Welcome.
Take it slower.
Take it slow.
Don't run head first. Look before you leap.
Look before you leap. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Excuse me for coming to watch. If you made it this far to the end of the video, you might as well comment below and let us know what you think. You're a badass if you did make it all the way to the end. And also, if you have any questions, you can look in the description below and email us with any questions about anything about crystals, period, or if you want to get on the grid. In the subject line, just put I want on the grid, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Looking forward to seeing you next month at the end of July. Have a great summer. Feel that fire. Feel the burn. And if you feel called to, hit that subscribe button, that little bell for the notifications. We appreciate you. See you soon.
All right. Peace out.